I want to go back to Trump's tweet and read out a portion of it that I know that we all found extremely hilarious. But the radical left lunatics, as they often do, are trying to illegally and collusively boycott Tesla. Explain to us how it is illegal for us to choose not to purchase a product, a car. And also, you only know the word collusively because of your alleged collusion with Russia in 2016. You would think that a 34-time felon would know exactly what the word illegal means after more than half a century of being found guilty a gazillion times of committing illegal acts. Illegal would be how in 1973, you refusing to rent your apartments to black people and losing the lawsuit against the United States Justice Department as a result. Illegal would be how in 2016, you defrauded students about the legitimacy of your university and had to settle that $25 million lawsuit. It is illegal to sexually assault and defame women, and you, Trump, were found liable for both and paid $88.3 million as a result. It's illegal to collect children's cancer charity money, then you said money for your own political gain, which is why you were forced to pay more than $2 million in court-ordered damages to 8 different charities for illegally misusing charitable funds at the Trump Foundation for political purposes, then ordered to dissolve your personal charities under judicial supervision. It is illegal to pay hush money to porn stars and falsify business records, which is the reason why you are a 34-time felon.
Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Count 3, guilty. Guilty, count 32, guilty. Count 33 and 34, guilty. That is Donald J. Trump, defendant in New York versus Donald Trump, found guilty on all 34 felony counts.
Our stock market is in the shitter. Tariffs are rising because Trump is going tariff for tariff with other countries, and therefore it's raising the cost of damn near everything. So the consumer is being charged more. So MAGA, the promise that your president made you that on the first day of him being in office, all prices were going to go down. Sorry he lied to you yet again. Anyway, so our country is taking a shit, but Trump's main focus was to make a spectacle outside of the White House and line the parking lot up with every model Tesla there is and pretend like he was going to buy one. Why did he do this? Because Elon Musk's stocks for Tesla dropped 15% and he lost $16 billion in sales because nobody wants a Tesla. So he thought that if the country saw him pretending to buy a Tesla, because he can't drive it, he's not allowed to drive it, he would encourage the American people to go buy one. No, thank you. Also, he said it's illegal to boycott Tesla. Nothing else. You can boycott anything else that you want, but it is illegal to boycott Tesla. Do you guys not see the problem here? I mean, MAGA probably won't because they're so blinded by not being educated and listening to an orange Cheeto lie. But anyway, Trump doesn't care about our country. He cares about control, power, and money. So with that being said, we're going to keep watching the stocks go further into the ground than they already are. Prices skyrocketing, and Trump trying to influence Americans to buy Teslas. So yeah, that's his concern, Tesla and Elon Musk. Congratulations, America. This is our president.
Welcome back to Sparkle's show. Y'all, the love and support you've been showing this channel, insane. We see the new subscribers, the OGs holding it down, and everyone tuning in. Thank you. We are growing because of you, and we couldn't do it without this amazing community. Before we jump in, let's take a second to appreciate the original creators and Stitches who brought this conversation to the spotlight. Y'all are the real MVPs. Credit where credit is due. Shout out to the folks making sure we see what's really going on. Now, before we get into this meltdown, let's take a short break because, whoo, you're gonna need it for what's coming next. Let's dive into the rest of the video, and then we'll be back for more sizzling commentary.
Remember, a couple of days ago, I came in and told y'all just how bad Tesla and Elon Musk are doing. Tesla's stock price is tanking. Tesla's sales are tanking. Elon Musk's net worth is dwindling. Things ain't going good for Elon Musk and the Tesla brand. Remember, I told you people don't want to be associated with the Tesla brand or Elon Musk. So what they are doing is they are rebranding their Tesla cars. Some people can't afford to get out of their Tesla car because of the strange way that the contracts are written. You're beholden to hold on to this car for a certain amount of time, or because the brand name is so tainted. A lot of car dealerships are not trying to do deals on Teslas. They are not trying to buy back Teslas. So there are several people who are stuck with their Tesla cars. So they are rebranding it, taking off the Tesla emblem and the Tesla name and putting on a Mazda emblem or an Audi emblem or a Toyota emblem, making people think, nah, this really ain't a Tesla. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. Nope. Things are not looking good for Tesla or Elon Musk. How bad has it gotten? It's gotten this bad.
Oh, President Trump, are you looking to buy or lease today? I'm going to buy. And I'm going to buy because, number one, it's a great product, as good as it gets. And number two, because this man has devoted his energy and his life to doing this. I think he's been treated very unfairly by a very small group of people. And I just want people to know that you can't be penalized for being a patriot. And he's a great patriot. And he's also done an incredible job with Tesla. And nobody else has it. Car company started up in the last 30 years that's been successful. I don't think so. And not only successful, but super successful. And because he's able to find billions and billions and billions of dollars of fraud and waste and all other things, our country's going to be very strong very soon because of a lot of the things that he's done and a lot of the things that I'm doing. And there's no better team, but there's no better for what we're doing. There's nobody like this, and he shouldn't be penalized. And when I watched the other day, I said, I can't believe it. It should be the opposite. People should be going wild, and they love the product, but because he's finding all sorts of terrible things that have taken place against our country, they want to penalize him in an economic sense. And I just think that's very unfair. So I just wanted to make a statement. I'm going to buy one. Now, here's the bad news. I'm not allowed to drive because I haven't driven a car in a long time, and I love to drive cars. But I'm going to have it at the White House, and I'm going to let my staff use it. I'm going to let people at the place use it, and they all are all excited about that. I'm not allowed to use it. Can you believe it? One of my great things in life is that I can, like to drive cars. Wow. That's beautiful. This is a different panel. Everything's computer. That's beautiful. Wow. That's beautiful. Sorry. Good night. You don't want me to drive it, do you? I thought I would do it. I'll tell you. You're the only one that saw it. It's like driving both. This is really amazing.
Now, the word on the curb is that Donald Trump says he is purchasing a Tesla. I call bullshit, straight up bullshit. And yes, I believe that what they're doing right there is against the law. The emoluments clause, I believe, y'all correct me down below, but I think it's in violation of the emoluments clause, the Hatch Act, one of them. Y'all let me know. See, what had happened was Elon Musk got so wrapped up in his racism and his hatred for people of color and for black people and people on the left and the Democrats that he forgot who the demographics was who purchased that car. It wasn't the MAGA nuts that were running out to purchase electric vehicles. They railed against electric vehicles. It was the people on the left that was purchasing his vehicles. Remember? MAGA nuts, they don't believe in climate change. They don't give a shit about the environment. It's the people on the left that care about the environment. And so that was their contribution to society. It was the people on the left that was purchasing the Tesla cars, the Tesla brand. And now that he's all wrapped up in racism and hatred and Nazism and digging and antagonizing people on the left, the people on the left was like, bitch, you ain't said nothing but a word. So they are all trading in their Tesla cars. Some people are just even letting the car go back and taking a hit on their credit reports. Here, come get this shit. I don't want nothing to do with this shit, right? So, yeah, Elon Musk is losing when you are offering 0% financing. Yeah, you down bad. When your stock price was over $500 per share at one point and it's down below $250, yeah, you doing bad. Now, is he broke? Of course not. But it ain't looking good for the Tesla brand. It ain't looking good at all. And it's not just happening here in the United States. It's happening across the world. Across the world, people are rebelling against Elon Musk, the Tesla brand, the Tesla stock. They are rebelling against Starlink. However they can rebel against Elon Musk, they are doing it. And he is now forced to try to get Donald Trump to use his platform to get the Maga nuts to buy Tesla cars. Is it going to work? I don't think so. The Maga nuts are all up in arms about Megan using Le Creuset cookware. Saying that she's bougie, saying that she's out of touch, using this all expensive cookware. Is it expensive? Yeah. To her? No. I mean, I came in and talked about how the 92% is pulling out all of their Le Creuset. Yeah. If it's affordable for the 92% and not affordable for the Maga nuts, I don't see Maga nuts running out to buy a Tesla car anytime soon.
Radical left lunatic boycotts of Tesla. Trump takes to Truth Social to try to convince his MAGA base to purchase Teslas. Pause to read. My question to Trump is, which MAGA voters do you think are going to buy Teslas? These ones?
In this small town, in the middle of the night, dozens of cars enter a showground.
Sold out, okay? I suggest that you be back here in about 3 or 4 o'clock.
These people are arriving by the hundreds quite simply to see a doctor, because every year here for a weekend, a non-profit organization arranges free consultations. Serenia also does not want to miss the event. She spent 2 hours on the bus to come and camp here. Serenia has arrived with all her family, her niece Jennifer and her 3 children. A scene that resembles more that of a humanitarian disaster. And yet, it's really just modern-day America. Here, people are treated in turn by a horde of volunteers, nurses, family doctors. The most remarkable part takes place in this sports hall, transformed into a gigantic dentist office.
These ones who are among the poorest, most uneducated people in the country who camp out and line up for free socialist healthcare once a year but overwhelmingly vote for Trump. These are the people that are going to buy the Teslas? Or the people here in the southern U.S. region, where most of the Republican states rank among the poorest and most uneducated states in the union, who are also, say it with me, also the biggest welfare states funded by blue democratic states like California. Who's going to tell them that it's the tree-hugging, environmentally conscious, educated, financially secure, radical left lunatics who carry Tesla all this time? Elon lost $17 billion in stock market yesterday in one day because the radical left lunatics pulled the rug out from under him. Tesla electric vehicles have thrived thanks to liberal environmental regulations that limit carbon emissions. But the Trump administration prioritized deregulation to boost traditional energy like coal.
We're also going to create clean coal. Clean coal is
and oil.
We will drill, baby, drill.
So it's rich that Trump would ask his drill baby drill voters to buy Elon's electric vehicles because they rely on the very environmental regulations that Trump has been working to dismantle. The fact that sometimes Elon is referred to as a genius, but he couldn't rub his 2 brain cells together to figure out the obvious is hilarious.
Boycott Tesla. Do it. Elon Musk is an unelected, power-hungry, egomaniac billionaire who had the sheer audacity to bitch and moan because Tesla stocks were tanking due to the actions of him and his lapdog. The interesting thing is, he didn't have a problem putting thousands of Americans out of work, did he? Didn't have a problem with that. A billionaire putting people out of work. It's disgusting. The man has an ego the size of Greenland. But unfortunately for us, globally and in America, he has the leader of the free world in his back pocket. Boycott Tesla.
All right, now let's talk about the Tesla boycott and how it has MAGA Republicans spiraling like a GPS with no signal. It's giving recalculating energy. So here's the deal. Republicans have been riding for Elon Musk like he's their political soulmate, despite him flipping stances like a fish out of water. But now, the Tesla boycott is working, and Republicans are not okay. Now, let's break this down. Elon Musk put Tesla in the culture war. Nobody forced him. Tesla buyers aren't exactly MAGA diehards, so when he leaned all the way right, what did he think was going to happen? Boycotts are hitting where it hurts. The stocks. Tesla stock is wobbling like a toddler on roller skates, and investors are starting to look for the exit signs. And now, conservatives are losing their minds. 1 minute, they're all about free market, capitalism. Let businesses do what they want. Next minute, they're crying because people actually exercised their right to stop buying from a company they feel no longer represents them. So, what's the meltdown looking like? Some are begging Trump to step in, as if he's got a magic reverse boycott button. Others are calling it a woke attack, even though the boycott is literally coming from all sides. And the funniest? Some of them don't even drive electric cars, but they're still mad, pacing back and forth like it's their personal stock portfolio getting torched. At this point, the boycott is working, and Elon is scrambling. Even Canada hit him with that 100% tariff, like a final boss level of financial pain. And meanwhile, MAGA world is over here with a full-blown identity crisis. Listen, y'all wanted free markets, right? Well, this is what the free market looks like. People are choosing where to put their money, and it turns out they're choosing not to put it in Tesla. So, the real question is, will Tesla survive this boycott, or will MAGA tears flood Wall Street? The way things are going, whew, Elon might need a life vest. All right, y'all, that's the tea for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Tesla can recover, or is this just the beginning of the downfall? Again, huge shout out to all our subscribers, both new and OG. Your support keeps Sparkle's show shining. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep these conversations going. Until next time, stay woke, stay aware, and remember, FAFO season is still in full effect.